Hello everyone. I am now about 10 interviews into the New Media Summit, and it's been going really good so far. Some exciting news. It's been really good to interview all of you guys. I want to kind of share some of the things I've learned so far in this journey with all of you guys here today. I have been making people fill out some different things like a headline, subheadline, introduction, credibility, and all these things. And the reason I really want you to take some time to fill all this out is help yourself show up differently than most people. I'm going to be honest. I've done over 200 interviews, and a lot of the interviews, people say a lot of the same things. Very similar. And if there's some way we can clarify a little more of what you're doing in a unique way and kind of build upon it, it'll be so much better for you to kind of stand out a little more. Because I'm just here to lead you through an experience, okay? It's my job to make you look great. It's my job to get the good content out of you. And if by having all this stuff that I have you guys fill out here, it really helps me to kind of have some stuff to bite on while I'm in the conversation. Now, I don't usually always follow what I have here, but if I'm kind of looking to go somewhere and I can grab onto something, then I'm going to go there. But it's kind of a basic way to look at it is a sales letter. Okay, you have a great headline. We're going to start off the podcast. We want to really get their attention right away. Some of you, I've helped you with your websites a little bit. I've done what's called the 3-second rule. So you close your eyes, look at your website, 1, 2, 3, and then close your eyes. And what do you see? A lot of people don't really see what they want to see. They see maybe a picture of themselves, or this is my website, or no call to action. So same with a podcast. It's very similar. The first 3 to 5 seconds, we need to get a good punchline going, get people on a roll, get them curious, okay? And then obviously we're going to want to try to add some value, all right? What are they going to take away? I go to conferences all the time, and I'll take one nugget away from a conference, and that's 4 days long. One little piece of information. So New Media Summit, my nugget is basically you're in business to be a business. Okay, you're not in it to be a charity. You're not in it to be like, oh my God, these interviews are so amazing. I'm so inspired. Yes, all that happens, but at the end of the day, if you can't pay your bills, you can't be a good podcaster. If you're a coach and you're doing it for passion, but you're also doing it for money. So if you can't pay your bills, then you cannot keep coaching. I see it all the time. That people fade off because they just kind of can't handle it all the way through. So it's very important to have that value for the audience. So something that they can literally go away with. For example, I just interviewed Joy yesterday. And for me, actually, I had a little difficulty trying to kind of expose a little more than I wanted to. But I did get a good takeaway out of it. We came up with the fact that she asked questions of herself throughout her life that changed it, instead of kind of being in that default situation. I think that's a really good nugget for my audience, is that, we don't really realize that we should ask questions. So that kind of stuff is really, really cool. I'm trying to get something for people to take away so that they want to attach to you and call you. So obviously, I want to get you in a very emotional state. I want you to be in high sensory, speaking at your best. I do a lot of pre-interview talking, trying to get people to speak with certainty. I ask people to say their name to me, and I want them to say it with certainty. I want them to say their company name with certainty. So some of these things, that saying Dennis Langlaise and saying Dennis Langlaise is two different things. Saying your company or saying what you're doing, it's very important to say it with absolute certainty. So I praise the people that get this dialed, because the certainty really comes across really well. We all watched Marshall on the stage. He was so clear, so vivid with his words. He doesn't need a website. His slideshow is awful, but he's so vivid at communicating. There's you over here and me over here. We got to communicate, all right? We hope the website can do it. We hope our copy can do it. But in the end, if we're talking, we need to do the communicating. So how confident and how vivid and how certain you are is how you're going to project yourself to get the people on. And you can do it in your own way. You don't have to be in Marshall's way or Dennis's way or Tony Robbins' way. Find your own way of being clear and vivid. Some other comments and feedback I found is some people are talking too fast. I encourage you to maybe even use some hand gestures to slow yourself down. Some people even think I was fast forwarding some of the speed of the podcast. Try to slow down. I have the same problem, and I've been working on it, and slowly but surely I am getting much better at it. You know, you're so passionate about what you do, everybody. You're so passionate that you've given up a lot and sacrificed your life to become who you are now. So you understand your stuff, but the people out there listening, like Cody, don't understand your stuff. So you have to go through these segments very slowly and pick them apart and help us understand them slowly but surely. That's very, very important on a podcast, especially when it's audio. You can literally change a dynamic by speaking a lot slower. And the fewer words with the better quality is so much better. Okay? So that's some of the comments I have. If you have filled out your thing and you want to kind of go back in, I've been leaving it editable. So I highly encourage you to make sure your value, your description, all that stuff is dialed in. Super important. I'm about to leave on vacation here. Cody, you're in the way. Cody, you're in the way. You're a camera hog. See, you want to be like Cody. You want to just steal the show. So I'm about to leave on vacation to Miami, and I'll be coming back, and I'll have a lot more interviews to do. But so I'm really excited. And I want to also clear up one more thing. If you have got misunderstood the fact that coming on my podcast costs money, it does not cost money. The audio is free. I offer video, and I've said that at the conference. I offer video, and the reason I offer video is because I have tried to share episodes and things that I've been on before, and people just don't respond to a link. In fact, Facebook tends to shy away from putting your stuff on a timeline if it's just a link to something else. So, in fact, even when I put trailers on Facebook, I upload the actual video versus put a YouTube video because they'll give it less priority. So, movies make trailers. They get you kind of sucked in with the trailer. I think it's appropriate to have some sort of marketing for your own podcast, because the fact is you're trying to get on shows. All right. And it does take me time to edit it. I don't just sit there and just do it in 2 seconds. I wish I could. So obviously I charge for that, but I do not charge to be on the show as an audio. And there's many of you that have done the audio, and I've treated you just the same as I've done the video people. I actually do video everybody because that's how I communicate. I can kind of see their emotions. It helps me be a little more attached. So I hope this helps, guys. I really want to see you guys do amazing podcasts and rock it. I'll talk to you guys later. I'm off to Miami. You want to say bye, Cody? Cody, do you want to say bye? No, she's busy. Bye, everybody.